Hello friends, welcome back to new video. Today we have discussed about our elective subject Vision for Human Society, which code is BOE 076. In this lecture we have discussed about most important question of the Vision for Human Society, which is most important for the upcoming examination for AKTU 2025. Let's we start the unit wise. So here the first unit is Introduction to Vision for Human Society. Here the first question is define vision for human society. The next question is explain the need of vision for human society in the modern world. And next question is vision for is the next question is what is vision? Explain its importance in human life. And the next question is differentiate between vision and mission. The another question is explain individual vision with suitable example. The another question is explain social vision with suitable example. And the next question is distinguish between individual vision and social vision. The another question is what are the goals of human life. The next question is explain the concept of holistic development of human beings. The another question is how does vision help in decision making? Another question is explain the vision in building is a better society. The another question is explain the importance of long vision in human life. The another question is what happens when society lacks a clear vision. Another question is what explain the relationship between vision and values. The last question of unit first vision as a guiding force for human actions. So here we have completed the unit first and let's start the unit second, which is the self values and society. Here the first question of unit first, what is self awareness? The next question is importance of self awareness in human life. And the another question is define human values. The next question is explain different types of human values. And another question is what is the moral values? Next question is difference between ethics and morality. The another question is explain ethical behavior with examples. Another question is what is a character building? Another question is role of values in character formation. The next question is relationship between individual and society. Another question is how do values influence social harmony? And the next question is explain the concept of responsible citizenship. The next question is what is the value based education? Another question is explain self discipline and its importance. And the next question is how lack of values affects society. Another question is explain social ethics. The next question is the role of family in value development. And the another question is importance of honesty and integrity. And the last question of unit second explain empathy and compassion in society. So we have complete the unit second and let's start the unit third, which is the Indian ethos and culture. Here the first question of unit first. Here the first question of unit third. What is the Indian ethos? Explain the main features of Indian ethos. The next question is define Indian culture. And the next question is core values of Indian culture. The next question is explain Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The next question is importance of Indian philosophy in modern society. And the next question is explain Dharma in Indian philosophy. The another question is concept of karma and its significance. The next question is Indian view of life and spirituality. The another question is difference between Indian culture and Western culture. The next question is role of culture in shaping human behavior. Another question is explain tolerance as an Indian value. The next question is importance of unity in diversity. The another question is Indian tradition and moral values. And the another question is contribution of Indian culture to world civilization. Another question is relevance of Indian ethos in present time. Another question is spiritual values in Indian society. The next question is Indian approach toward nature and environment. The last one question is importance of culture heritage. The last question of unit third ethical teachings from hidden scriptures. Here we have completed the unit third and we see the unit number 4, which is the social responsibility and leadership. In the unit 4th, here the first question is what is the social responsibility? Explain responsibility of an individual. The next question is explain responsibility of engineers and role of the professional in society. The next question is what is leadership? Characteristics of a good leader. The next question is differentiate between leader and manager. The next one question is ethical leadership and its importance. And the another question is role of leadership in social development. The next question is what is the professional ethics? Importance of professional ethics in engineering. Explain the accountability and transparency. The next question is role of youth in nation building. Another question is social challenges faced by modern society. The next question is leadership qualities required in youth. And the another question is corporate social responsibility CSR. And the next question is impact of unethical leadership on society. The next question is role of engineers in sustainable growth. And the question is importance of teamwork and cooperation. The last question of unit 4th explains service to society as a moral duty. Here we have completed the unit 4 and the next unit, unit number 5, sustainable development and future vision. In the fifth unit, here the first question is what is sustainable development? The next question is explain the objective of sustainable development. The next question is importance of sustainable development for future generation. The next question is what are the environmental ethics? And the another question is role of human values in environmental protection. The next question is impact of technology of human society. Next question is positive effects of technology on society. And the another question is negative effect of technology on society. The next question is explain the concept of future vision for human society. And the question is global challenges faced by humanity today. Another question is role of ethics in sustainable development. The another question is importance of environmental conservation. The next question is explain climate change as a global issue. The next question is human responsibility towards nature. The next question is role of education in sustainable development. Explain value-based technological development. The next question is social impact of industrialization. And the next question is future challenges for human society. And the last one question is importance of peace and harmony in future society. The last question of unit 5th and this video vision of the value-based global society. I hope you have learned the all questions for AKTU examination. Best of luck. Bye bye. Take care. Meet the next video. Thank you.